Well, good morning, friends. As you can tell, this is shearing week, and I'm taking it a little easy today, not doing the big miles and the big pushes that I've been doing. I want to talk more about the future and what I've got planned for the rest of the spring and the summer, and just give you an idea of what to expect on my channel. So come on, let's just go take a casual stroll up the mountain. I switched to my wireless mic because there's still some road noise down there. Hopefully that will eliminate some of that. So first thing I wanted to talk about was my plans for the spring, because, well, I'm an Army guy. So 50-meter target, that's the target that's going to shoot you if you don't shoot it first. So you always engage the 50-meter target first. So the 50-meter target is to finish the spring list. I have 9 left. As some of you probably know, if you can do math, I'm at 39 out of 48. But there's something special about those 9. They're all on the Pemi Loop. Now, I might go up there before I do the Pemi Loop and knock out North Twin so that I don't have to do the little out and back. Then again, I might not. The last time I tried it during this season and in this direction, I didn't stop at Garfield, and that was kind of my downfall. If I'd had to do North Twin that time, well, then I would have slowed me down, and it would have been probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I got to Garfield instead of noon, and I would have said, you know what, that's enough for one day. So we will see what happens there. But that's all I need for spring. That's it. So, what else? Well, for spring, I'm going to do some local hikes like this. This is Monadnock. I love this little park. Close to my home, not far off main roads, so not a whole lot of back roads driving. It's just a good little place to just kind of stretch your legs a little bit. Probably going to do Monadnock. Going to do some hikes with some friends that aren't up to 4,000 footers, or at least they don't think they are, and just generally enjoy things a little more locally. And then I've got a 4-day weekend coming up next month, and that'll be my big push. I'm going to try and do the Pemi Loop counterclockwise, starting with the Lincoln Woods Trail, going up to Bond Cliff, and then working my way through. I don't need Liberty and Flume, but I'm going to try and get them anyway, because 3 times I have tried to do the Pemi Loop and have bailed. I would really like to get the whole loop this time. So that's spring. What about summer? Well, I've completed all my 48 4,000 footers, but I still have 3 objectives. Number 1, the 4 seasons list requires 48 hours of trail maintenance. I've only got 2 days worth, so I still need to get at least 4 more days maybe 5, I don't know. I have to look at the actual numbers. Number 2, I'd like to finish the terrifying 25 list. Now that list is kind of misleading. It's not really as scary as it sounds, but it was created by a mother for her 2 daughters who were, I believe, 7 and 13 at the time. So I think it's more about how scary it was watching their kids scramble around on these cliffs and climb ladders and crawl through caves and that kind of thing. And then the last thing is the t-shirt that I'm wearing. 46 Climbs. That is the first week of September, and I am doing my annual fundraiser for them. I'm not making as big a push as I did last year. I'm not trying to do 170 miles, but what I'd really like to do is finish the terrifying 25 on my 46 Climbs hike in September. And I've got one of 2 options for where to finish. The Dixville Climbing Trail, which is short but super steep, and then goes out on this ledge where there are cliffs that drop off for hundreds of feet on all sides. It's not just a ledge where, there's one drop off. It's like a finger sticking out that you walk across. The other one is the Huntington Ravine Trail, which is said to be the hardest and most dangerous climb in the Whites. So those are my 2 options for finishing, but I've got some more efficient ways of getting the rest of the 11 that I need. I want to go up one and down the other, and then do the same thing on 2 different trails on a climb that I'm calling Finding Fear. And really looking forward to that as a 2-day hike, maybe a 3-day. And then I've got some other on the other side of the presidentials, including Subway, which is a cave system, and all kinds of fun like that. I should have also mentioned that in early summer, I'm going to have a special guest with me. We're going to have some interesting hikes, so stay tuned and watch out for that. But after summer's over, well, then comes fall. And fall in New England is beautiful. And I don't have a whole lot on my plate. I need 3 summits to complete the fall list, and they can all be gotten in one hike: Washington, Monroe, and Eisenhower. Depending on how things work out, I may include Pierce in that hike as well, just because that's one way of getting down. If the car spot's there, and if the people that also need it also need Pierce, well, then we'll get all 4 of them. But then what? I don't rightly know. I don't really have plans for it. I do know that next fall I have a really big opportunity that fell in my lap, so I'm going to have to do some training for that. That one is not something that I can just do on a whim. Not ready to announce it yet. There's still a lot of logistics that have to happen before I'm sure that it's going to happen. But it'll be a big one. But I have to make sure that I'm physically ready for it. And I'm just not exactly the gym rat type, Picking things up and putting them down for no apparent reason, or walking with no destination in mind, just not my thing. And running? Well, the Bible says the wicked flee when no one pursues. So there's that. But that's really all I've got for fall. So we will see. I will do my best to keep busy and to keep content coming. So that's the plans. Oh, did I forget something? Of course I did. Winter. So I've only got 15 more to do in winter, and many of those can be gotten in a single hike. For example, I need the Wildcats and the Carters. So there's 5 that I can do in a single weekend. So I have every confidence that I can finish my 48 Four Seasons list next year in time to get the certificate at the awards ceremony for the AMC. And that's my goal for the next year. Finish the spring list, trail maintenance and hiking with my special guest and 46 climbs for summer, finish fall, maybe just hang out and enjoy the beautiful leaves. I don't know, maybe I'll branch out and start doing some of the stuff in Vermont, and then finish the list in winter. A lot on my plate, but it's all coming in small bite-sized chunks, so I think I can do it. So what's next? What's after that? I don't rightly know. There's a bit of wisdom that says, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. So I haven't made any solid plans beyond next winter. Maybe I'll start working the 4,000 footers in Vermont and Maine. Maybe I'll start trying to head out and do some of the Adirondacks. It's a bit of a drive, but you know, the 46 climbs that I like to do, well, that are named after the Adirondacks, so wouldn't it be cool to be a 46er? Who knows what the future holds? But know that I'm going to do my best to bring it to you and to bring you the wonder of God's glory through His wild places. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, always remember, chase your dreams, challenge your limits, and choose joy. Azimuth out.